Have you ever thought about how force yourself to shift your mind can change the way you approach life's challenges? Our thoughts are the foundation of everything we experience. By consciously shifting our mindset, we open ourselves to new possibilities. When we focus on positive thinking and embrace growth, we create a resilient foundation for overcoming adversity. This shift is not about ignoring difficulties, but about reframing them as opportunities for learning and self-improvement. By making a deliberate effort to change our thinking, we take control of our emotional and mental well-being, leading to a more fulfilling life. The power of thoughts is an undeniable force that shapes every aspect of our lives. Our thoughts are not just fleeting ideas, they are the architects of our reality, influencing the way we perceive the world, the emotions we experience, and the decisions we make. When we begin to recognize the immense power our thoughts hold, we unlock the ability to shift our perspectives and cultivate a mindset that fosters success, growth, and fulfillment. A single thought has the potential to either elevate us toward greatness or trap us in a cycle of self-doubt and limitation. The choice of which direction our thoughts take us is ultimately ours to make. Imagine waking up in the morning and immediately thinking, today is going to be a terrible day. This single thought, although seemingly insignificant, sets the tone for everything that follows. With such a mindset, small inconveniences are magnified, interactions with others may become tense, and opportunities for joy and productivity are overshadowed by an underlying sense of negativity. On the other hand, if the first thought upon waking is, today is full of possibilities, the entire day unfolds differently. A sense of openness and optimism takes root, leading to more positive interactions, better problem-solving abilities, and a general sense of well-being. This demonstrates how the lens through which we choose to view the world can shape our experiences in profound ways. Positive thinking is more than just an abstract concept. It has tangible effects on our emotions, behaviors, and even our physical health. Numerous studies in psychology and neuroscience suggest that maintaining an optimistic outlook can lead to reduced stress levels, stronger immune function, and an increased ability to cope with challenges. When an individual consistently engages in positive self-talk, such as "I am capable of handling this," or "I will find a way," they reinforce neural pathways that support resilience and confidence. This is why athletes, successful entrepreneurs, and high achievers in all fields emphasize the importance of a strong mental attitude. They understand that their success is not solely determined by external factors, but also by the thoughts they choose to nurture. Conversely, negative thoughts have a tendency to spiral and create self-fulfilling prophecies. A student who believes they are bad at math may approach every problem with hesitation and anxiety, leading to poor performance and further reinforcing their belief. Similarly, a person who constantly tells themselves that they are unworthy of love may unconsciously sabotage relationships or isolate themselves, further validating their own fears. This cyclical nature of thought patterns illustrates how our internal dialogue shapes our reality, often without us even realizing it. Breaking free from negative thought patterns requires conscious effort and an awareness of the language we use when speaking to ourselves. The influence of thoughts extends beyond personal development and into the realm of relationships and social interactions. When we harbor positive, compassionate thoughts about others, we naturally communicate with more kindness and understanding. This fosters stronger connections and deeper relationships, whether in friendships, family dynamics, or professional environments. On the contrary, when we allow critical or judgmental thoughts to dominate, we project that negativity onto those around us, creating distance and misunderstandings. The way we think about others determines the energy we bring into our interactions, which in turn affects how others respond to us. Another powerful aspect of thought is its ability to fuel or hinder creativity and innovation. People who approach problems with a mindset of curiosity and possibility are far more likely to discover novel solutions than those who assume limitations from the start. A famous example of this is Thomas Edison, who viewed every failed attempt at inventing the light bulb not as a failure, but as a lesson in what did not work. This shift in perspective allowed him to persist through thousands of unsuccessful attempts before ultimately achieving success. Similarly, many groundbreaking ideas in science, art, and technology have emerged from individuals who refuse to be constrained by limiting beliefs and instead embraced the power of possibility. Understanding the relationship between thoughts and emotions further highlights why mastering our mindset is crucial. Our thoughts act as a trigger for emotional responses. Thinking about a past success can bring a sense of pride and motivation, while dwelling on a past mistake can elicit feelings of regret and disappointment. By actively choosing which thoughts to focus on, we gain control over our emotional well-being. This does not mean ignoring negative experiences, but rather reframing them in a way that promotes growth. Instead of seeing failure as a sign of incompetence, it can be viewed as a stepping stone toward improvement. This mental shift allows individuals to bounce back from setbacks with greater ease and maintain a sense of inner stability. In addition to shaping emotions, thoughts play a significant role in determining physical health. The well-documented mind-body connection shows that chronic stress and negative thinking can contribute to health issues such as high blood pressure, weakened immunity, and even chronic pain. Conversely, individuals who maintain an optimistic outlook tend to recover from illness more quickly and experience overall better well-being. This is why practices like meditation, affirmations, and visualization techniques are often recommended as tools for fostering a healthier mind and body. By intentionally cultivating positive thoughts, individuals can enhance their overall health and longevity. Recognizing that our thoughts have this much power, it becomes evident why cultivating a mindset of empowerment and possibility is so essential. If thoughts have the ability to shape reality, then choosing empowering beliefs and perspectives can dramatically alter the course of one's life. The key is to become aware of the habitual thought patterns that dominate our minds and make a conscious effort to shift them toward ones that support growth and success. This does not mean ignoring challenges or pretending that difficulties do not exist. Rather, it means approaching every situation with the belief that solutions exist, that growth is possible, and that every experience has something to teach us. By harnessing the power of our thoughts, we gain the ability to create a life of fulfillment and purpose. Thoughts are not just passive elements of our consciousness, they are active forces that shape our perceptions, emotions, actions, and ultimately our destiny. In recognizing and utilizing this power, we empower ourselves to take control of our lives, cultivate positivity, and unlock our fullest potential. Change is an inevitable and constant force in life, shaping our experiences and defining our growth. While many people instinctively resist change, fearing the uncertainty it brings, those who learn to embrace it unlock opportunities for personal transformation, creativity, and stronger relationships. Change is not something to be feared, but something to be understood, accepted, and harnessed as a catalyst for growth. Whether it comes in the form of new career paths, shifting relationships, or personal development, change presents an opportunity to evolve into a more resilient and empowered version of ourselves. Consider a situation where someone loses their job unexpectedly. The initial reaction is often panic, self-doubt, and fear of an uncertain future. However, those who embrace change see it as a door to new possibilities. Instead of dwelling on the loss, they recognize it as an opportunity to explore new fields, develop new skills, or even pursue a long-held passion that was previously set aside. Many success stories stem from people who turn setbacks into stepping stones. Oprah Winfrey was once fired from a television reporting job, but instead of allowing it to define her, she embraced change and redirected her path toward creating her own platform, which ultimately led her to become one of the most influential figures in media. The ability to see change as an opportunity rather than an obstacle is what differentiates those who grow from those who remain stuck. One of the biggest challenges in embracing change is overcoming the fear of the unknown. The human mind is wired to seek stability, and uncertainty can feel threatening. However, fear is often an illusion, a construct of our thoughts that holds us back from progress. When we learn to release our attachment to certainty, we develop the confidence needed to move forward. Imagine an individual who has lived in the same city for years, reluctant to move despite better job prospects elsewhere. The fear of leaving familiar surroundings keeps them in a cycle of stagnation. However, if they take the leap and embrace the opportunity, they may discover a vibrant new community, professional growth, and a higher quality of life. Every great achievement in history required someone to step into the unknown. Explorers, inventors, and leaders throughout time have faced uncertainty but moved forward regardless, driven by the belief that something greater awaited on the other side of change. Change is not just about external circumstances, it also fuels internal creativity and innovation. When people are exposed to new environments, challenges, or perspectives, their minds expand and new ideas emerge. Artists, writers, and scientists often credit change as a driving force behind their creativity. Steve Jobs, for example, embraced change when he was ousted from Apple, the company he co-founded. Instead of letting the setback define him, he used that period to explore new ventures, leading to the creation of Pixar and the eventual reinvention of Apple itself. His willingness to embrace change led to some of the most groundbreaking technological advancements in history. This illustrates that change, though sometimes uncomfortable, is a necessary ingredient for creativity and innovation. In addition to fostering creativity, embracing change strengthens relationships. Life transitions often challenge friendships, family dynamics, and romantic partnerships, but they also provide opportunities to build deeper connections. When people navigate change together, they develop a stronger sense of trust, empathy, and mutual support. Consider a couple moving to a new city where they have no established social circle. The initial phase may be difficult, but as they adapt together, they grow closer, supporting one another through the transition. Similarly, friendships that endure change often become more meaningful because they are built on a foundation of adaptability and resilience. Relationships that resist change tend to stagnate, while those that evolve remain vibrant and fulfilling. Adaptability is one of the most valuable skills a person can develop in an ever-changing world. The most successful individuals are not those who avoid change, but those who master the ability to adjust and thrive in new circumstances. This mindset allows people to remain open to opportunities, stay relevant in their careers, and maintain a sense of inner peace, even when external circumstances shift. When a person views change as a challenge rather than a threat, they cultivate resilience and self-improvement. Athletes train their bodies to adapt to new techniques, businesses evolve to meet market demands, and individuals grow by pushing past their comfort zones. The greatest personal transformations occur when people stop resisting change and start working with it. At its core, embracing change is about perspective. When viewed through a negative lens, change feels like a disruption, an unwelcome force that shakes the foundation of what is familiar. But when viewed through a growth-oriented mindset, change becomes an invitation to evolve, to experience new things, and to redefine what is possible. Those who resist change often remain trapped in cycles of dissatisfaction, while those who welcome it experience a life of continuous expansion. By learning to see change as a necessary and beneficial force, individuals can take control of their narrative and shape their journey with intention. Change is not a singular event, but a constant process that we will encounter repeatedly throughout life. Whether it is a career shift, a personal reinvention, or an unexpected detour, each instance of change carries the potential for growth. When we choose to embrace change instead of fearing it, we open ourselves up to a life of greater possibility, deeper fulfillment, and endless learning. Rather than waiting for life to force change upon us, we can proactively seek it, knowing that with each transition comes an opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and more complete. Limiting beliefs are mental constructs that hold us back from achieving our full potential. These beliefs are often deeply ingrained within us, shaped by past experiences, societal expectations, and even the narratives we inherit from our families. They limit our ability to pursue our goals and shape our worldview, creating barriers to personal growth and success. These beliefs manifest in various forms, such as the belief that we are not good enough, that we are incapable of success, or that we are unworthy of love and happiness. Recognizing and overcoming these limiting beliefs is crucial to unlocking our true potential and stepping into a life of abundance and fulfillment. Consider the story of a person who grew up in a family that struggled financially. From a young age, they were constantly told that wealth was out of reach for people like them. This belief became so ingrained in their subconscious that as an adult, they subconsciously sabotaged opportunities for financial growth, fearing that they would never be able to break the cycle of poverty. This belief held them back from pursuing career advancements, taking risks, and even investing in their own education. Despite having the skills and opportunities available to them, their limiting belief acted as an invisible barrier, preventing them from moving forward. The first step in overcoming limiting beliefs is to identify them. Often, these beliefs are so deeply embedded in our minds that we don't even recognize them for what they are. They manifest as automatic thoughts that we accept without question. For instance, a person might think, I'm just not good at public speaking, or I'll never be successful in this career. These thoughts are often accepted as truths, but they are merely reflections of limiting beliefs. Becoming aware of these thoughts is the first step toward breaking free from them. Self-reflection plays a key role here by examining our thoughts, actions, and reactions. We can identify patterns that reveal our limiting beliefs. This process requires honesty and self-compassion, as confronting these beliefs can be uncomfortable. Once we've identified a limiting belief, the next step is to challenge it. We must ask ourselves whether these beliefs are based on facts or assumptions. Often, limiting beliefs are rooted in experiences or stories we've been told, but they are not objective truths. For example, someone might believe that they are not capable of leadership because they had a negative experience in a group project as a child. However, this one isolated incident does not define their ability to lead. Challenging these beliefs involves questioning their validity, examining the evidence for and against them, and recognizing that they are often not grounded in reality. By confronting the falsehoods behind these beliefs, we begin to loosen their grip on our lives. One of the most powerful tools for overcoming limiting beliefs is reframing negative thoughts into empowering ones. Reframing involves shifting our perspective and interpreting situations in a more positive light. Instead of thinking, I can't do this, we can reframe it to, I may not know how to do this yet, but I am capable of learning and improving. This shift in mindset is not about ignoring challenges or pretending that obstacles don't exist. Rather, it is about adopting a mindset that views challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. Reframing negative thoughts helps us see that our capabilities are not fixed. We have the power to develop new skills, learn from our mistakes, and improve over time. This practice empowers us to move beyond our fears and take proactive steps toward achieving our goals. Another critical aspect of overcoming limiting beliefs is taking action. While reframing and self-reflection are important, they must be accompanied by concrete actions. Action breaks the cycle of fear and doubt and proves to ourselves that we are capable of making progress. For example, someone who believes they are bad at public speaking may take the first step by volunteering to speak in front of a small group. As they gain experience and receive positive feedback, their belief in their own abilities grows. Each action they take builds momentum and reinforces their new empowering beliefs. Taking action also helps to create new experiences that contradict old limiting beliefs, making them less influential over time. The more we act in alignment with our new empowering beliefs, the stronger those beliefs become. Surrounding ourselves with positivity is also a key factor in overcoming limiting beliefs. The people we interact with, the environments we spend time in, and the content we consume all influence our mindset. If we are constantly surrounded by negativity, criticism, and discouragement, it becomes harder to maintain a positive and empowering belief system. On the other hand, when we surround ourselves with people who uplift and inspire us, we begin to internalize their positive energy. These people provide encouragement, support, and constructive feedback, helping us stay focused on our goals and reminding us of our potential. This positive environment helps reinforce new beliefs, making it easier to let go of the limiting ones. In addition to positive social influences, creating a positive internal environment is equally important. This can be done through practices such as mindfulness, meditation, and self-compassion. By developing a strong internal foundation of self-love and acceptance, we can better counteract the negative self-talk that often accompanies limiting beliefs. Mindfulness allows us to observe our thoughts without judgment, helping us recognize when limiting beliefs arise and gently redirecting our focus. Self-compassion helps us be kinder to ourselves when we make mistakes, reminding us that imperfections are a natural part of the human experience. When we cultivate this positive internal environment, we become more resilient to the negative beliefs and thoughts that may arise. Overcoming limiting beliefs is a continuous process that requires patience, self-awareness, and perseverance. As we challenge and reframe our beliefs, we begin to create new narratives for ourselves, narratives that are empowering, growth-oriented, and aligned with our highest potential. These new beliefs open the door to endless possibilities and opportunities, allowing us to live more fully and authentically. Just as our old limiting beliefs shaped our past, our new empowering beliefs shape our future. By taking action, surrounding ourselves with positivity, and engaging in self-reflection, we begin to dismantle the barriers that once held us back, and create a life that reflects our true capabilities. Resilience is the ability to recover quickly from difficulties and adapt positively to adversity. It is not just about bouncing back from setbacks, but also growing through challenges, learning from them, and ultimately thriving because of them. Resilience enables us to maintain our mental and emotional stability even during tough times. It is a quality that is cultivated, not innate, and can be developed through experience, reflection, and purposeful action. A resilient person is not immune to difficulties, but rather equipped with the skills, mindset, and support systems needed to navigate them with strength and grace. A key aspect of resilience is having a positive outlook on life. People who maintain optimism in the face of adversity are better equipped to manage stress, stay motivated, and recover quickly from setbacks. For example, consider a person who has just lost their job. If they approach the situation with a mindset of defeat, they may struggle to find the motivation to move forward, possibly becoming paralyzed by fear and self-doubt. On the other hand, if they maintain a positive outlook and view the job loss as an opportunity to explore new career options or even pursue their passion, they are more likely to take proactive steps toward creating a better future for themselves. This shift in perspective is often the first step in the process of building resilience, as it allows individuals to see challenges not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones toward personal growth. Strong relationships also play a crucial role in building resilience. Human beings are social creatures, and the support we receive from others can significantly impact how we cope with difficulties. Relationships provide emotional comfort, practical assistance, and a sense of belonging, all of which are vital when facing adversity. For instance, a person going through a difficult breakup may find solace in friends and family who offer emotional support and encouragement. These strong relationships provide a buffer against the negative effects of stress and help us maintain a sense of stability during turbulent times. In addition, when we face challenges together with others, we develop a deeper sense of empathy, understanding, and connection, which further strengthens our emotional resilience. Stress management is another essential component of resilience. Stress is an inevitable part of life, but how we manage it makes all the difference in our ability to maintain resilience. Chronic stress can have detrimental effects on both our physical and mental health, but effective stress management techniques can help us cope and prevent burnout. Practices such as mindfulness, meditation, deep breathing exercises, and physical exercise have been proven to reduce stress levels and improve overall well-being. For example, an entrepreneur facing a difficult business situation may use mindfulness techniques to center themselves before making important decisions. This helps them manage stress in a constructive way, allowing them to think clearly and make sound choices. By incorporating stress management practices into our daily routines, we build the mental and emotional fortitude needed to weather the storms of life. Learning from past failures is another vital aspect of resilience. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is an integral part of the journey towards success. When we fail, it offers us valuable lessons about what works and what doesn't, helping us refine our strategies and approach. Consider an athlete who has suffered a significant injury. If they allow the setback to define them, they may never return to the sport. However, a resilient athlete will use the experience to learn and improve, adjusting their training regimen and mindset to come back stronger. This process of learning from failure builds confidence and adaptability, two essential traits of resilience. As we grow and evolve through our failures, we become more equipped to handle future challenges with greater ease and less fear. In addition to emotional resilience, physical health plays a significant role in how we handle adversity. Our bodies and minds are deeply connected, and maintaining physical health is essential for overall resilience. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient sleep all contribute to physical well-being, which in turn supports mental and emotional resilience. For instance, a person going through a stressful period at work may find that regular exercise helps them manage their stress levels, improve their mood, and maintain clarity of thought. Taking care of our bodies is an investment in our resilience, ensuring that we are physically capable of handling the demands of daily life and bouncing back from setbacks. Self-awareness is another key factor in building resilience. The more we understand ourselves, our strengths, weaknesses, emotional triggers, and coping mechanisms, the better we can manage challenges. Self-awareness allows us to recognize when we are beginning to feel overwhelmed and take proactive steps to address it before it escalates. For example, someone who knows that they tend to become anxious when faced with uncertainty can use this knowledge to implement strategies such as deep breathing or reaching out for support when they begin to feel anxious. By understanding ourselves more deeply, we gain the tools to navigate difficult situations more effectively and with greater resilience. Lifelong learning is also integral to building resilience. The process of continuous self-improvement and skill development helps us adapt to the ever-changing demands of life. Whether it's learning new technical skills for a job, developing emotional intelligence, or acquiring new coping mechanisms for stress, lifelong learning enables us to stay flexible and open to change. For instance, an individual who faces a career setback may use the opportunity to upskill by taking a course or gaining additional experience. This not only boosts their confidence, but also increases their ability to adapt to new circumstances and seize new opportunities. Lifelong learning ensures that we are always evolving and growing, which enhances our overall resilience. Ultimately, resilience is a dynamic quality that is cultivated over time. It is not a trait that we are born with, but one that we develop through experience, reflection, and practice. By maintaining a positive outlook, nurturing strong relationships, managing stress effectively, learning from our failures, prioritizing physical health, increasing self-awareness, and committing to lifelong learning, we can build a foundation of resilience that supports us through life's inevitable challenges. The process of building resilience transforms us, enabling us to not only survive adversity, but to thrive in spite of it. Consistency is the foundation upon which success is built. It is the practice of continually taking action, regardless of the challenges or obstacles that may arise along the way. While talent, inspiration, and opportunity play a role in achieving success, it is consistency that ultimately drives progress and transformation. When we commit to consistently working toward our goals, we turn our efforts into tangible results. The more consistent we are, the more our actions accumulate, creating momentum that pushes us forward even when motivation wanes. Consistency is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who only wish for them. One of the primary benefits of consistency is the formation of positive habits. When we consistently perform an action or behavior over time, it becomes ingrained in our daily routine, eventually turning into a habit. For instance, someone who decides to exercise every morning may find that at first it requires significant effort and discipline. However, as they continue this behavior day after day, it becomes part of their routine, requiring less conscious effort. Over time, the action becomes automatic, and the individual begins to reap the physical and mental benefits of regular exercise without having to think about it. This is the power of consistency. It transforms efforts into habits, and habits in turn lead to long-term success. Momentum is another key aspect of consistency. When we consistently take action toward our goals, we create a snowball effect that builds over time. Initially, progress may feel slow, and the effort may seem disproportionate to the results. However, as we continue to show up and put in the work, the momentum grows, making it easier to take action and more effective in its impact. For example, an entrepreneur who works on their business every day, even when the results are not immediately visible, eventually builds momentum that propels their business forward. The initial struggle gives way to growth, and the more they work, the more their efforts compound. Momentum transforms what might have once been a challenging task into something that feels natural and sustainable. This is why consistency is so powerful. It builds upon itself, creating a force that carries us toward our goals with greater ease. Tracking progress is another crucial element of consistency. When we consistently track our efforts and measure our progress, we reinforce our commitment to our goals and stay accountable to ourselves. Tracking progress helps us see how far we've come, which is especially important during times when the journey feels slow or discouraging. For example, someone working toward writing a book may feel disheartened by how long the process is taking. However, by tracking their daily word count, they can see the progress they are making and gain motivation from the small victories. Tracking progress provides a visual representation of our efforts, which not only boosts morale, but also strengthens our discipline. It reminds us that every step forward, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. Along with tracking progress, consistency also reinforces discipline, motivation, and accountability. When we make consistency a priority, we are actively cultivating a sense of discipline that helps us stay focused on our objectives. Discipline is the ability to keep going even when things get tough. And consistency is the practice that nurtures it. For example, a student preparing for exams may not feel motivated every day to study, but by committing to a consistent study schedule, they create a structure that holds them accountable. The routine becomes a non-negotiable part of their day. And as they continue to show up, their discipline grows. Consistency also serves as a source of motivation. When we see the results of our consistent efforts, it fuels our desire to keep going, knowing that every action brings us closer to our goals, creates a positive feedback loop that strengthens our commitment to the process. Mastery is another area in which consistency plays a vital role. The road to mastery is long and requires dedication, practice, and time. However, when we consistently work at something, we slowly but surely move toward mastery. Consider a musician learning to play the piano. In the beginning, each note may be difficult, and progress may seem slow. However, as they continue to practice consistently, their skill improves and they become more confident in their abilities. Mastery comes not from sporadic bursts of effort, but from steady, consistent practice. This applies not only to music, but to any skill or craft. The more we practice consistently, the better we become. And eventually, we reach a level of proficiency that once seemed out of reach. Time management is also significantly enhanced by consistency. When we commit to consistent action, we become better at managing our time because we learn to prioritize and allocate our efforts effectively. Consistency forces us to make time for what matters most, whether it's personal development, work, or relationships. By establishing a consistent routine, we eliminate the need for constant decision-making about what to do next. This structure helps us stay organized and focused on our priorities. For example, a person working a full-time job and studying part-time may struggle to balance their responsibilities at first. However, by creating a consistent schedule that allocates specific times for work, study, and rest, they are able to manage their time efficiently, preventing burnout and achieving their goals. Consistency streamlines our efforts, allowing us to maximize our time and energy. A growth mindset is deeply tied to the importance of consistency. People with a growth mindset believe that their abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, learning, and perseverance. This belief aligns perfectly with the practice of consistency, as it encourages individuals to keep going even when faced with challenges or setbacks. For example, an athlete who believes in the power of growth will continue to train consistently even after experiencing setbacks or failures, because they know that progress takes time and effort. They understand that consistency, rather than innate talent, is what leads to improvement and success. A growth mindset allows us to embrace challenges, view failures as learning opportunities, and see consistency as the key to continuous improvement. In conclusion, consistency is a powerful force that drives progress, builds positive habits, and leads to mastery. It transforms effort into results, creates momentum, and strengthens discipline, motivation, and accountability. Consistency enhances our ability to manage time effectively and supports the development of a growth mindset. When we commit to consistency in our actions, we unlock our potential for success and personal growth, knowing that every small step forward brings us closer to our ultimate goals. Surrounding yourself with positivity is crucial for mental and emotional well-being. A supportive social network consisting of people who uplift and inspire us helps us stay motivated and focused on our goals. For example, connecting with mentors can encourage career growth and provide valuable feedback. In contrast, avoiding toxic influences, negative individuals who drain our energy, protects our emotional health, and helps us maintain a positive mindset. Setting boundaries with those who undermine us allows space for positivity to thrive. A positive physical environment also plays a significant role in enhancing happiness and productivity. Simple changes like decluttering or adding personal touches to a workspace can improve focus and motivation. For instance, organizing a cluttered area can reduce distractions and increase productivity. Additionally, practices like gratitude, mindfulness, and engaging in joyful activities foster happiness. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, while mindfulness helps reduce stress by encouraging present moment awareness. Engaging in passions, such as hobbies, provides fulfillment and emotional balance. By surrounding ourselves with positive relationships, environments, and practices, we cultivate resilience and happiness, supporting our emotional health and empowering us to lead fulfilling lives. This approach ties back to the earlier discussion on the power of our thoughts, highlighting the importance of a mindset that fosters growth and well-being. In conclusion, the text emphasizes the profound truth that our thoughts shape our reality. By consciously shifting our mindset, we have the power to create a life filled with success, fulfillment, and growth. However, this transformation requires more than just wishful thinking. It involves embracing change as an opportunity for personal development, overcoming limiting beliefs, and building resilience in the face of adversity. Consistency in our actions is crucial as it builds momentum and drives progress toward our goals. Additionally, surrounding ourselves with positive influences, both in our relationships and environment, strengthens our mental and emotional well-being, supporting our journey toward success. By adopting these practices, individuals unlock their full potential, paving the way for both personal and professional achievements. Ultimately, the key to living a meaningful life lies in the ability to align our thoughts, actions, and mindset, creating a foundation for continuous growth and a life of purpose.